If you've clicked on this video, you're one of two people, right? So either you want to start saving, but you're not exactly sure which savings account would work great for you, or you are already that saving savvy person, but you're curious to find out if there is actually a better fitting savings account. Either one of those, you're in the right place. Hello there, Dumela, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, you are absolutely welcome to part 3 of my savings and investment accounts. And I will literally be picking it up right from where I left off. It's literally one video that I made and I found it to be too long, so I'm just going to continue where my previous video left off. If you haven't checked out part 1 and part 2, do that quickly so that this can actually make sense to you. And a quick reminder that I'm not a financial advisor. My content is not financial advice in any way, shape, form, or size. If you are able to and need to, you must reach out to a qualified financial advisor for a more professional and personalized advice of your own finances. Now, let's get to the part 3. Then we move on to fixed deposit accounts. With fixed deposit accounts, it's such a fluid category, this one, right? Because you can have your money fixed with banks ranging from different days to different months to different years. So basically, maybe let me explain the concept of fixed deposit. It just means that you put in a large sum of money in an account and you forget about it for the period that you choose. And at the end of it, you get your capital plus your interest. So it's fluid in that you can choose between days, you can choose between months, you can choose between years. But also, it's not only a lump sum kind of saving. So with that, you can choose that this what we call flexi fixed. There can be periods in between where you are able to put in more money. So you can choose whether you want to fix it and forget about it, or put in a lump sum and then keep on being able to invest more capital into that savings account. And the great part about this is that with fixed deposits, they'll obviously a good sum of money when you've invested it and you choose a period of years, then that's when you will see greater interest. If you look at your own bank's website, all these different accounts will tell you interest rate, right? And sometimes the interest rate that they mention is like the maximum you can get. It's not standard. So it's like the maximum interest rate you can get on a certain amount. Let's say, for instance, I'll say up to 8%. But if you click specifically on that interest, they will tell you with XYZ account, if you have between 0 to 100 Rand, you earn 5%. If you have 200 Rand, between 200 Rand and 1,000 Rand, you earn 5.5%. And only if you have, I'm just making an example of 100,000 in your account, do you earn the maximum interest of 8% on that account. So those are things that are actually worth looking into whenever you decide to get into savings or investment accounts. Lastly, for the purpose of this video and the previous one, I mentioned tax-free accounts. I mentioned this product because personally, I think it is one of the greatest things to have been introduced when it comes to savings and investment. So with tax-free accounts, and recently the amount has been adjusted. You used to be able to save up to 33,000 rands per year that shall not and will not and is not taxed. I mean, how great is that? Now it's even greater because the amount was increased from 33,000 to 36,000 rands. So every single year you have the opportunity to save up to 36,000 rands without it being taxed. I mean, that is one of the greatest deal we have when it comes to savings and investment. Over an entire lifetime, you can save 500,000. So I think with this one, I must clarify a bit more, because some people would think, okay, let me just put 500,000 now and just lock it over a lifetime so that it doesn't get taxed. But it doesn't work that way. So the 500,000 is your lifetime limit, but you are building that 500,000, 36,000 rands a year at a time. I don't know if I'm making sense. In my head, I'm making sense. So let me know if you get this. So you can save 36,000 rands per year, right? And if you stick to that and you save, once over your lifetime you reach the 500,000, that is the absolute ceiling. That's the threshold, right? You can't save more than that without it being taxed. So the other thing that I must mention about this one is the fact that 36,000, it's not that your account must just reflect 36,000 and that's it. So let's say you put in 10,000 now and the tax year hasn't closed, right? So it means you are left with 26,000 for the rest of the year. Out of that 10,000, maybe there is an emergency and you take away 5,000 rands. Your threshold for the year has not changed. I need you to get that. Your threshold for the year has not changed. It will still be 26,000 rands. If you put in anything more than 26,000 rands, let's say you put in, now that you've taken 5,000 rands, you're just thinking that you can have, what's the remaining amount? 31,000. Yeah, 26,000 rands plus 5,000. You're thinking, I can put in 31,000 rands more. It does not work that way. So only up to the remaining 26 will be tax free, and the extra 5,000 that you put on top will be taxed. And the penalty for going over the threshold is quite steep. I will research the actual percentage and come back to you guys about that, but it is actually quite steep. You do not want to miss that. So yeah, those are the categories and different investment accounts. Just check with your bank which one is which one, with regards to your own bank, what no notice or immediate savings and investments do they have. Check if it does meet your savings goal. The same goes for your notice accounts and your fixed deposits accounts. Tax frees, they're all the same everywhere. In every bank, tax free, the rules are the same. Oh yes, and I must mention this. You can only have one tax free account over your entire lifetime. So you can't open a tax-free account with FNB, and then you go open a tax-free account with Nedbank and another one with Old Mutual. It does not work that way. You can only have one. You decide which institution you're going to have it with. Obviously, you will do your research. Maybe you'll see different interest rates or whatever, but the rules are the same basically everywhere. So thank you so much for sticking around. I really do appreciate. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can get my content while it is still fresh. Hit the notification bell, but most importantly, comment. Like I did say, I love learning and hearing from you guys. And I also want to see, is this adding value to your knowledge, to your saving, investment, or general banking knowledge? Please do let me know. I really would appreciate. Thank you so much. Till next time, keep safe and God bless.